welcome back to another Christmas plan with me video. I'm really sorry about the lighting in here. It's so dark outside. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and it could be midnight, so that's winter for you, autumn winter. So I'm filming this for the second time because I filmed it this morning and there was no mic attached because my mic is broken. It's definitely on my Christmas list, so I do apologise. But we're just gonna go with it, guys. We're gonna go with take 7 and we're going to get into the video. So it's going to be how to get through Christmas debt free and lots of little ways for saving money this Christmas. There's going to be some tips at the end of this video, so keep on watching towards the end for those. But let's get into the video. Whether you're ready for it or not, Christmas is a-coming and it is just around the corner. You guys seem to be really into the last Christmas planning video I did, so thank you for all the love on that. I think that we're just feeling a little bit out of control with things, and Christmas is the only kind of good thing coming up. For most people, you may not be in that same position, and Christmas might not even be good coming up for you, but hopefully there will be some cheer coming your way. So are you feeling ready financially? I know it is a very big amount of kind of stress for the year, but I want to give you the inspiration and the ideas and the help to have a brilliant Christmas without getting into debt, because it is just not worth it. And you can live your best life on a budget, as you know over here. That is my motto, and I just love helping you guys achieve that. So some of the ways I'm going to be sharing with you are going to be helped by a printout, which is actually free and available over on my website, larajoannajarvis.com. You can go over there and get your free printables, and it's going to be our budgeting printable, our to-do list, some ideas and some inspiration. So go over to the website and you can grab your own printable. I will also leave a link for you in the description bar, and it will help you get together all of your information for the coming festive season. Obviously, when I mention Christmas here, that is the same for Eid and Hanukkah and Thanksgiving and whatever you may celebrate, but for the purpose of this video I will be calling it Christmas. So most of us may well start January thinking, right, I'm gonna get planning, I'm gonna get my Christmas budget sorted, and I'm gonna start saving for it now in January. And then life happens and we just kind of get a little bit waylaid with that plan, and then it's the end of October, I haven't saved any money yet for Christmas. So a key way of doing this is to work out how many paychecks you've got left until the event that you're looking to pay for, so Christmas in this case, and then work out your budget of how much you've got that you want to spend, and then divide that by the amount of paychecks you've got to work out how much you need to save each month. So for us, you may have different costs. So for us, we've got hosting costs. So we don't really know whether we will be hosting this year or whether we'll be going somewhere else. At the moment, I'm planning as if we're doing it all here because I don't know if we will be able to mix. So all of the food is obviously going to be an additional cost. You may have things like transportation if you need to get places. You may have your hotel if you need to stay over somewhere. Loads of different costs involved in Christmas. It's not just the gift giving. You may have decorations as well. So make sure you know exactly how many people you need to buy for, what presents you want to get them, and have that number in your documents so that you know exactly how much you need to be saving and budgeting for this time of year. But you need to create a realistic budget, and it's the first thing you should be doing. So you need to have a little bit of wiggle room in there because things do go crazy, and you will end up maybe having to cater for lots of people when you were only catering for your immediate family, if we're allowed to mix. Or you may have an extra person, a boyfriend that your cousin's boyfriend or whatever has joined the family and you want to buy him a gift. So just think of these kind of extra areas that you might actually need to build a little bit of extra wiggle room into your budget. And now we're going to downsize that budget. So you have a budget, and that is absolutely great that you've worked that out, but you need to work out the essentials. If money is tight, you need to be trying to work out where you can cut your budget, and that's okay. If you actually can't afford to buy everyone in your family a gift, that's okay. Let's downsize it. Let's think about maybe getting some more affordable gifts, or maybe homemade gifts or edible gifts, and then you can put the money that you really want to spend, you know, on maybe your children, in, you know, having that as your main priority of who you need to buy for. So when it comes to couples, maybe you could forego your own gift this year, gift giving between each other, and that might mean that you can actually spend more money on your children. So for us, we do tend to get each other things that we need. So I often ask for camera kit or stuff for my work, and Stu will ask for bike stuff because that's his hobby. So it's kind of things that we would buy ourselves throughout the year anyway. So you could forego that and actually then be able to spend more money on your children, or maybe your parents if they're, you know, if you're close to your parents, if you have parents. So just try and kind of work out exactly where you could downsize. So things like your catering. If you are catering for people, do not be afraid to ask them all to bring a dish. We often do this where we'll, you know, one person will do the main bit of the food, like the bird or you know, veggie main, and then each person will bring an item. So someone will bring the pudding, someone will bring the cheese and biscuits, or the wine, dessert wine. So don't be afraid to say to your guests, please could you bring a donation towards it, or, you know, bring some of the meal, and that will really help you cut down your costs for feeding them. When it comes to travel, so you may be traveling somewhere, make sure you're traveling off peak, make sure you're pre-booking your tickets, make sure you're getting the best price you can. If you're doing a really long journey or a really big journey, it might actually be worthwhile getting the National Rail card, where you'll get, I think, 30% off of your ticket. So if your ticket price is going to be £200, you'd save your money in just by using it on that one journey that you'd spent on actually getting the rail card, as well as accommodation. Make sure you're getting the best deal on that. Don't stay over if you can't afford to. Maybe you just can't drink that day. Just tweaking little bits can really help what you're spending. And it goes without saying, guys, Christmas is not about the presents. As nice as they are, it's about the memories you're going to make and the cherished times together. You know, you guys have told me, so many of you being rushed off your feet with work for so long, and now, you know, you might get a couple of days off over Christmas. Cherish this time. Don't worry about rushing around with consumerism and buying everything. Obviously, you know, I love to share ideas with you, but it's not to say you have to go and buy things. You know, if you can't afford them, just don't. Just enjoy the time together and cherish those memories while you can. I would love to know how much you guys spend on your children. Let me know in the comments, and how much you spend on each other maybe, or what's on your Christmas list. Definitely want to know what's on your Christmas wish list, so let me know it down in the comments. So when it comes to decorations, obviously, you guys, we live in this beautiful country with so much nature and wildlife. It's really important to say, don't take wildlife, you know, don't take too much nature home with you, and make sure you've got permission if it's private land. But, you know, some twigs here and there, some holly, some fir, you know, you can weave it up through your banister with some berries and some fairy lights. It's free decoration. So I get quite caught up with kind of, you know, seeing someone's house decorated on Christmas on Instagram, and I just think, oh, I really love it, I wish I had that. But it's okay just to step outside of that and actually make things, you know, make some bunting, or make some like those hoop things that hoop together. That's really fun, and, you know, you can get the children involved as well and make decorations. So just don't feel like you have to go and spend a fortune, you know, to decorate your house for one month of the year. So when discussing your budgets together, when you're looking at that, make sure you're also adding in the additional days. It's not just Christmas, there's Boxing Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, maybe a family Christmas, you know, extended family Christmas in between. So don't get caught out by not having these different days organised within your budget as well. Okay, so the next method, which I absolutely love, and I've spoken about it before, is the budget envelope method. So for me, I don't like to really put all of people's money in one envelope just in case it gets lost, because that happened to my friend last year and it was devastating because it was so much money. So don't do that unless you feel really confident that you won't lose it. So you simply take away each time you've bought something for that person from their budget exactly how much it was, and then you're left with the sum of how much you've got left. So simple, so easy, but really, really effective. So a couple of tips to end on. So the 4 gift method is something to wear, something you want, something you need, and something to read. It's not like way around, I'm sure of it, but it's a really nice way of getting kind of 4 categories of things for people that actually they're going to really love, rather than like loads of stuff that's kind of not maybe all that they need. Don't forget, Black Friday is coming up. It's actually on my birthday, the 27th of November, but it's a great time to buy bulk items, or, you know, big ticket items. Get them on the Prime Day if you have, you know, when you see them. It's only a deal if you needed it in the first place, don't forget. So don't buy things unless you actually really need them or they're on your list. But it's a really good way of saving money. Also, getting signed up to the app can notify you when the items that you're looking for go into the sale, or maybe a lightning deal that you might miss if you weren't on the website at the time. But yeah, definitely stock up while the Black Friday sales are on, but make sure they are actually a deal. Also, by Unboxing Day, if you're not going to see the friends or family until later on after Christmas, they're not going to know that you bought it on the Boxing Day sales, and then you can wrap it up and give it to them, or you can just do it for next year. I tend to take photos of things that my children say that they would really like, and then when I'm shopping, it's in my folder on my phone, and I always make sure I know which colour Power Ranger they wanted or whatever it was that they wanted. So it just means that you know that you're buying the right things for the right people. You can also do a gift list on Amazon. So you put your items in your basket and then it'll email you to say when things are on offer. And you can also then share that with family so people can buy you the things that you want, but without it ruining the surprise. It's a really nice way of doing a wish list almost. Secret Santa is an obvious one, but some people may not know of this, where if you're a family of 10, you just one person you buy for is £20 rather than £200. It saves you loads of money, and the person that gets it gets something quite tangible rather than little kind of a couple of pound presents which they may not actually want. So there are so many videos over on my channel for Christmas. I will leave them in the description bar. I'll also leave my Amazon Prime hacks and my Black Friday hacks, of which I've done a couple video, down in the description bar as well, so don't forget to check those out, and to pop over to my website larajoannajarvis.com for your free Christmas planning and budgeting sheets. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please do let me know which other Christmas planning videos you'd like to see over here on my channel. Don't forget, gift guides are coming soon and loads more Christmas content as well as everything else. Thank you so much for watching, take care, and I will see you so soon. Lots of love, bye!